So I thought today I would do something a little different. It's just about dusk. I guess it is dusk. The sun is just setting over there. And it's about the time I start to put chickens away. And the reason I'm doing things a little different today is on April 1st of this year, my channel, all my videos just tanked. Now that sometimes happens, I guess. It's odd. I had 3 videos that were trending pretty consistently. And on April 1st, everything stopped trending and they stopped promoting my new videos. So I'm trying to figure out what to do things a little different maybe. Maybe even, you know, like take a pause. Sometimes they say if you take a pause, it kind of resets the channel. So I might, you know, take 2 or 3 days off. I mean, I don't know what to do. YouTube is so hard to figure out. But anyway, so here I am. It's late in the day. So I thought I'd put the chickens away and you can tag along. I'm gonna put my GoPro on my forehead and I've got my mic on. This isn't as big of a deal as what a lot of people make it out to be. It's really not. It's more of an inconvenience than anything. The chickens have already put themselves to bed. So I'm just, the thing is, I don't know where my mic is, so I have to kind of gauge everything. I just noticed that our greenhouse fell over. That's a bummer. We don't have it tied up yet, so I'm gonna have to put that away before we do too much. That's no big deal. I just don't know why it blew over. I guess it was kind of windy. But we'll get that tied up so that doesn't do that again. I just feel bad for the chickens that they didn't have the entire place to play today. Okay, so one of the things we do is every morning at 9 o'clock I give treat to the chickens. I don't know if it's really a treat. It's more like chicken food with maybe some bacon grease in it or something. And they seem to really enjoy it. They're trained to do it. They know when 9 o'clock comes around, I'm outside. They know they're gonna get their treat. So I bring this out every day. So that means I gotta fill it back up. But the first thing you gotta do is go on an Easter egg hunt. And I look in here and of course, the day I bring you out, they don't have any eggs in here. But sometimes there's 2 or 3 eggs in this little. Well, we bought this just so we could raise a couple chicks one time out here with the hens without them getting all beat up with the hens. So we'll come over here and then I check the water. We got the water pail here, plenty of water for tomorrow. They drink about a 1/4 bucket of water per day. And then we're gonna close up the chicken coop here. All the chickens put themselves away, I guess about 7 o'clock. I think it's about 7:30-ish now. Latch it up. The reason I do that, that keeps any raccoons or anything out of there, just in case a raccoon was to get in here. I don't think a raccoon's ever came in here, but a possum has. So here that we have the food, I put it in a barrel. And you get the advantages of watching me to open a bag, a fresh bag. Hopefully you can see this. I think you can see it. So you find the black strip here and you take the string on one side or the other. Oh, it says right here, open here. You take that string and you yank it off without giving yourself rope burn on your fingers. Take that off and it opens right up just like that. We're gonna give a scoop of water, I mean chicken food, a scoop of water. Give a scoop of chicken food, fill up their feeders. We're gonna fill up their bin. I'm gonna put an extra half of coffee can full in here for the little chicks. We'll see the little chicks here in a minute. This is my mic, by the way. We'll see the chicks here in a minute. In the morning, I wake the chicks up and I give them food. So then we're gonna walk around, and like I said, the chickens like to hide eggs everywhere, so you got to check everywhere for eggs. And then we've been getting about 8 to 10 eggs. I think one time we got 12 per day, but today I think we were shorted because we didn't have any eggs in that little nesting box. So I'm going to walk around here. Now, one of the things they like to do, I just cut the grass like a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago, and it's already overgrown. One of the things they like to do is they like to hide eggs right on the other side of this wall, or lay eggs, I should say. It's something they've got in the habit of. This set of hens did, so I have to come over here, and we're getting my drill. Now, Carolyn suggested that we put a door here, and when I reminded her that we had a dog break in when we had windows, she said, yeah, just continue doing what you're doing. So one screw, I pop it open. Oh, wow. We don't have any eggs there either. Huh. This is concerning. I wonder if Carolyn collected eggs today. I mean, she's only done that one other time this year, so that doesn't seem likely. Well, I thought I'd have an exciting video for you today, but if I knew, I even said this to Carolyn, that something will go wrong with this video because I waited so long in the day to make it that I don't have any other options. Well, the first thing I did was when I tried to put my camera together, I dropped a bolt, or nut I should say, lost the nut, I couldn't get the camera to come together with the headband. So now these are the actual nesting boxes. Here we got some eggs. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6. That is crazy. So you can see they're all colored. We got blues and browns and light browns and greens. Kind of almost a pinkish color. That's disappointing. I mean, they've been doing so good. I don't think we got cold weather. We don't. Maybe we had an animal down here that scared them. Animals will scare chickens and they won't lay for several weeks. Well, I guess maybe a week. Okay, so then we come up here to the camper and I get the lay eggs put away, and then we'll look at the chicks. Okay, so now the eggs can stay out of the refrigerator for 3 weeks as long as you don't wash them. They have this coating on there that protects them. Boy, that's a really sad day. I hate that. And then we'll put the food over here. And the reason we put the food over here is Carolyn, like I said, puts bacon grease or something in it every day. And I also feed the chicks. Now, as far as the chicks are concerned, what we're going to do now is I'm going to turn on their little heater because it's supposed to get cold tonight. So got a plug here. Okay, so our little heater has a light on, indicates that it's on, so it takes 45 minutes to warm up, but it's plenty warm in here right now. So hopefully you can see the chicks over there. So they all seem happy. We got about a half a thing of water, so tomorrow I'll need to remember to get them some water. I think Carolyn's got water in here somewhere, and we'll feed them in the morning. So then all I got to do is come over here and shut off the light. There's just a little button. And then I'm going to close the lid. And that was it as far as taking care of the chickens. Of course, now they're going to be all scared. And that really is all there is to it. There's just not a lot to do. I'll get up at 4:30 in the morning and I'll open up the gate, the chicken coop door. They'll come out probably. Well, I noticed this morning that the two of the Brahmas came out before I came down at 6:30. And at 6:30 I turned the light on for the chicks so they can come out and play and start eating. And they're very excitable. Now, today I got to run the generator, unfortunately. We just bought groceries, meat, so we had to freeze the meat. Well, it takes several days for that meat to freeze completely, so the freezer runs the entire time. And sometimes it takes up to 2 days and then gets into the nighttime and it'll shut off in the middle of the night. So what I do is I run the generator for a while during the night. What I do is I fill the gas tank about a quart, something like that. I start the generator, and then when it dies, it shuts off. Then the freezer can run off the battery for the rest of the night. So I just changed the oil in the generator today, as a matter of fact. So we'll put some gas in it. And this is a messy operation. I just ordered 2 new nozzles. Both of these broke at the same time. Well, almost the same time, I guess I should say. This one broke first, and I didn't think anything of it. I thought, well, I'll just swap them back and forth, no big deal. And within a couple days, this one broke. So I've ordered new ones, but they haven't arrived yet. So that's supposed to go there. So this can be pretty messy. I spill a lot until I get those new nozzles. Such a waste of gasoline. See, I just make a terrible mess. Now, I'm not going to start the generator right this moment. I will start it right before I go to bed. The freezer can run on the batteries until I go to bed. I want to make sure the gasoline's put up underneath this little hood that I've got rigged up. That way it's supposed to rain tonight, and I don't want any gas getting rained in. This will let the gasoline dry, because like I said, I won't start it right this minute. That'll let the gasoline dry off before I start it. Yeah, I'm always concerned that if it's got gas all over it and I plug it in, it leaves a little spark that'll catch on fire. Kind of like Breaking Bad. Jesse and Walter were out in the desert and their generator caught fire. Couldn't even get the RV started. It's a long video or show, but that was the premise of it. So now I just go back up, enjoy the evening. I don't do much. Pretty much just play on the phone, watch YouTube videos. And then in about an hour, maybe 2, whatever time, I guess an hour, I'll come down here, start the generator, let it run until it dies. I'll be in bed when it dies. That battery charger will be giving electricity to the batteries, which will run the freezer. It'll shut off, let's say midnight, 1 o'clock, and then I can run off the batteries from midnight until I get up in the morning. So if you'll click this up next video, it'll take you to a video where I was talking about the wood stove. So if I can inspire you to make your life easy when you're living your dreams. Thanks for watching.